Hello everyone, I'm Tim. Did you know there's a karate style that combines Chinese and Okinawan unarmed martial arts? While making videos about the different founders of karate styles, I wanted to start out with the bigger names. Masters like Funakoshi, Otsuka, Mabuni, Miyagi, and Oyama started some of the largest karate styles in the world, so their stories need to be told here. Now, a friend of mine, hi Jill, asked me to talk about Uechi Ryu, so I decided to make a video about its founder, Master Uechi Kanbun. Now, just because Uechi Ryu isn't one of the bigger karate styles, I do feel it's getting more attention lately. Not in the least because of the many mentions of the style by the karate nerd himself, Mr. Jesse Enkamp.
Uechi Ryu. Uechi Ryu.
You can find a great video about Uechi Ryu by Jesse by clicking right here. He mentions quite a few things that aren't in this video. Now, when I say not the biggest karate style, I mean in Europe, of course. Uechi Kanbun was born in a mountain farming village in the multiple region of Okinawa in 1877. Following the Japanese Reformation, all Okinawan men were to be drafted in the Japanese army, and the 19-year-old Uechi Kanbun fled to China both to escape this draft and to follow his dream to study martial arts with the Chinese masters. Now, in the beginning, he trained under another Okinawan. However, this man mocked Uechi regularly because of his speech impediment. This greatly offended Uechi, and he sought training elsewhere. He next took up the study of a kung fu system he referred to as Pangai Nun. In this system, tiger and crane styles were studied. In 1904, Uechi received a teaching license, and 2 years later he opened his own dojo. After only 3 years of teaching, one of his students had killed his neighbor in a dispute over land irrigation. This greatly shocked Uechi, causing him to close his dojo, return to Okinawa, and vow to never teach again. The following years, Uechi married and had a son whom he named Kane. He got many requests to resume his teaching, but he always refused. In 1924, when he was already 47 years old, the economic situation in Okinawa was very bad, so Uechi was forced to travel to Japan to find work. He got a job as a security guard at a cotton spinning mill. After he had to defend himself on several occasions, one of his colleagues convinced Uechi to teach him in private. This didn't stay a secret. After about 2 years, his little group of students was now at about 30, who all agreed to pay him 5 yen per month. Now, his monthly salary at the mill was only 15 yen per month, so for 10 times his normal salary, Uechi agreed to resume teaching. What would you do, right? A few years later, Uechi Kanbun met Mabuni Kenwa. He suggested Uechi to name his style Uechi Ryu. Now, his students started referring to the style as such, and in 1940 the name was officially registered as one of the 4 major Okinawan karate styles. Uechi Kanbun continued teaching until 1946. After that, he decided to retire in Okinawa, where he passed away from kidney disease in 1948. After his death, Uechi's son Kane further fleshed out the style, adding 5 kata to the 3 Kanbun had brought back from China. The Uechi Ryu kata are the following: Sanshin, Seishan, and Sanseru, which were the kata Kanbun brought back, and Kanshiwa, Kanshu, Seishin, Serui, and Kanshin were added by Kane. Let's take a look at the Uechi Ryu kata Serui, performed by the great Uechi Ryu sensei Gushi. This kata contains many of what are called dragon techniques. To the untrained eye, they appear to be rather soft, but are actually fast, very snappy and powerful. You can see this is an expert performing this kata. It is a requirement for second dan. The style has dojos around the world, but is particularly popular in the United States. Uechi Ryu might be most easily compared to Goju Ryu. Style was heavily influenced by tiger, dragon and crane styles of Chinese Kung Fu, especially the circular hand motions are very typical for this style. After the passing of its founder, Uechi Ryu went through many splits, much like most other karate styles. Next week, we're going to talk about bunkai and karate for self-defense. So how about you guys? Did you know about Uechi Ryu before? What do you think of their kata? Leave a comment down below and please subscribe if you haven't already. If you like this video, let me know by liking and commenting. For now, let me wish you a very great day, and as always, thanks for watching.